Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my lounge. I'm Berns, I'm your certified detox specialist, and every morning at 8 a.m., yes, every morning at 8 a.m., we get bouncing. We are on our rebounders, or maybe you're on an exercise ball, but you are getting your lymphatic system, your blood flow, and your nervous system awake, flowing with good energy. Oh my gosh, it's such a great way to start the day. Really, really good. You don't even need to do it for that long or for that intense. 15, 5, 2, 30, whatever, however many minutes you want to go, however lightly you want to go or intensely, totally up to you. You don't have to go all crazy on the rebounder. Just get a little bounce going. Good morning. Oh my gosh, you're here. Yes, good. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are tuning into this. I want to congratulate you. You're doing something good for your body today. And we are here. It is Sunday. If you're watching this live, it is the day after Christmas. And we are, I don't know about you guys, but even though I ate really clean this weekend, I had some cooked food, all good cooked food, but I am ready. I'm ready to get warmed up for our January 1st juicing opportunity. So let me know in the comments if you guys are going to be doing a little 21-day juicing with us, starting on January the 1st. Yes, New Year's Day. May as well start it January 1st. Why not? Ring in the new year with a beautiful, healthy way to feed and nourish our bodies. Are you guys in? Are you in? Let me know if you're in on that. We're going to be just juicing, just enjoying beautiful juice. I always start my day with juice. I have juice pretty much 75 to 80% of my nutrition is from juice. I'm drinking pineapple and clementine juice today. So good. So good. Let me know, how was your Christmas? Oh my goodness. Christmas was such a good time for us here in the family. Got to see my daughter from Montreal. Yay, Danica. Got to have a lot of family time and relaxation time with you guys here as well. My pets are falling down. So we're going to be gearing up on January the 1st. Yeah, man. January the 1st, we're starting at 21 days of juicing for January. And it's going to be really easy. It's going to be really fun. Good morning, Cindy. I know, I needed a break, babe. I know you understand too. Yeah, Saturday, yesterday, was really good. Oh man, it was so good to just relax with the family, you know? After our morning bounce, what I did was I was like, I want to see how long it will take me to actually make the Bernsey burger if I'm not on camera and if I'm just whipping around the kitchen like usual. I want to time it. And I timed it right down to the minute to actually make the Bernsey burger up and have a clean kitchen at the end of it. Took me exactly an hour and 45 minutes, which isn't bad when you think of it. When you think of, I have a huge bowl of it left as well. So after I did that in the morning, I was like, I'm pooped. I'm pooped. I want to relax. I want to do my own studying. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness by pouring myself into some really powerful stuff that I'm finding to learn and to grow and to keep on expanding my I don't want to say my knowledge base, because a lot of this stuff I kind of, it's not new to me, manifestation and the power of the mind and harnessing the mind with imagination and imagery. And, just wanted to get into my learning groove. So that's what I did. That is what I did. Is Dolly still shoveling snow? Yes, he is. He worked, I think, 16 hours yesterday. 16 hours yesterday. That man is a machine, I tell ya. Fueled on watermelon juice, you guys. That's right. Sent him to work yesterday. He had, I think, 4 liters of watermelon juice, maybe 5. That's pretty much all he nourished his body with. Powerful, powerful, energetic nutrients when you just drink fruit juice. So, and he's out again this morning. So that's a good little contract. That's probably about a $10,000 a season contract. A little extra money on the side. Why not? You know? Why not? Good morning, Rebecca. My husband bought me the juicer. Yes. Oh my God. I'm sure it is awesome. That is amazing. Congratulations. Happy juicing. You're going to be all ready for January the 1st. Look at your husband. He rocks. He's like, my baby's into juicing. I'm going to get her a juicer. How awesome. Are you ready for January the 1st, babe? Are you guys ready for January the 1st? Okay, so here's what's happening. Let me just give you guys the rundown. And regardless of when and where you're watching this from, you might be watching this 3 months down the road or 3 years down the road. It doesn't matter. What I want you to do is pick a date. In 5 days, it's going to be January the 1st. And we are using the next 5 days to warm up to, in case you're brand new to this, and in case you haven't done juicing before, you haven't done any kind of raw food before, you kind of want to clean up your act a little bit because you know you've indulged a little bit too much maybe, and it's like, oh, I need a good clean out. Let me just slowly get into something healthy for myself. If that's you, then we're going to be doing 5 days, a 5-day warm up to our juicing starting today. Today's class at noon is going to be on. Don't worry, I'm not going to cancel because I need any time. I had a really, really rejuvenating, really relaxing day yesterday. I'm raring to go. I am raring to go for noon. We're going to be talking all about how to transition from a standard American or SAD diet, right, into a more holistic, more raw, more back to nature, as close to nature as we can get it. And we're going to be doing that. I'm going to go through all of the steps with you guys today at noon and every day for the next 5 days. We're going to recap what we're doing, how to incorporate a little bit more raw, a little bit more alive food into your diet until at the 5th day, you're pretty much going to be into this swing of things. You're going to be feeling good in your body. You're not going to be feeling deprived. You're going to be eating delicious, amazing food that you're going to make yourself, and it's going to be really easy. I'm going to show you everything, baby. I got you. I got you. I'm going to show you everything that you need to do. It's going to be super simple. The girls here are raring to go. They're like, they want to change, man. They're like, yeah, you know, actually, that is one good thing, Cindy, yesterday that I was thinking. As I took the afternoon class off, I went up to the girls, and actually I was just going up for my shower after I made all of my Bernsey burgers. It made me break out in a sweat. No, it's not true. I hadn't had a shower from my morning workout. Went upstairs to have a shower, and that's where their bedrooms are. And I sat down on Brookie's little lounge chair, and she and Kaya were just laying in bed chatting. And I'm like, hey girls, what's up? Everything good? They're like, yeah. And they just wanted to rope me in to a little, one-on-one private session, as it were. And we had a great talk. Oh my God, we talked about manifestation, meditation. We talked about Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart. We talked about some videos that they saw of his that they really got good value out of. And then we started talking about nutrition and diet and how that can really help expand your awareness, expand your consciousness. And that if you are on a spiritual path at all and you want more out of your meditations, more out of your manifestations, more out of your life in general, that it's really good to You know, pay attention to the chemistry that we're putting in our bodies, right? So they're really like, well, how do we do it? Like, do we have a meal plan? Do we do like this? And what do we eat and all that? And I said, well, that's exactly what we're doing at the Real Juicy Detox right downstairs. And they come and do it live with me, girls. But what we're doing is we're having a fruit bowl for breakfast if you want. Now, you don't have to do it like this, but this is how I recommend doing it. Breakfast, I always start my breakfast with my fruit in the form of juice. I love it. It's an easy thing to do. Delicious way to wake up all of the cells in your body. So we're going to be doing fruit in the morning, juice after your fruit, right? A couple hours later, maybe some juice. And then for lunchtime, a beautiful salad. And I'm going to expand their awareness about, and yours, about how incredible salads can be, because sometimes we think, salad, ugh, boring. No, I want something real to eat. But when you have a really well-made salad, simple, I love doing cucumbers, tomatoes, a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of jalapeno, a little bit of avocado, some cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can leave that out. If you don't like any of these things, leave them out. What else do I put in my salads? And just a beautiful dressing that you can make. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make really, really simple dressings that just, you can eat it right off the spoon, and you can do so without any guilt, because the salad dressings that we make are all for us, and they're made with beautiful ingredients. And then after you have that lunch meal, about an hour later, you can drink some more juice, maybe drink some more juice again. And then for dinner time, you can have another salad, you can have a Bernsey burger, you could have any kind of vegetable or any kind of fruit that you want. But what we're doing in the Real Juicy Detox Kitchen is we are creating these amazing wraps, amazing raw vegan food that is just like a party in your mouth. It just explodes with flavor in your mouth. So we're going to be doing all of those kinds of things for the next 5 days. And you can have some cooked food if you want, but make sure that your cooked food is alkaline, right? You want to make sure that if you have any cooked food, it's going to be steamed vegetables or vegetables prepared with heat. But really, I'm not doing that this week. This week, I'm going straight into all raw again, because I was enjoying some pastels. I was enjoying some of the Trinidadian flavors of home for Christmas time, and that incorporated corn, which I do not recommend if you really want to amplify your detox, right? Corn can be a little inflammatory, a little bit mucus producing, but it's one of my allowed cheats every now and then. But now that I've had my fill of that and I've enjoyed my time with that, I'm putting that to the side and I'm focusing back on the raw. And then on January the 1st, by the time January the 1st rolls around, you are going to be so ready, so acclimated to eating a beautiful raw diet that it's going to be really, really simple to then just slip into all juicing. And for 21 days, I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but hear me out. Hear me out. For 21 days, we're going to be together talking about, looking at, learning about juicing, the detox process as we're actually detoxing with juice. Fruit juice, like how can you get any better than that? So that's the plan. That's what we're doing. Are you guys in? Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. And even if you're not interested, even if you just want to follow along and keep on following along on what's happening, keep on following along. You never know. You might get inspired to do it with us, right? I've been mostly raw the last 15 months, but I can't wait for juicing, the juicing fast, wondering how many kilograms of fruits we need every day for our juicing fast. Well, it really depends on the types of fruit that you use. So what I would say is that one pineapple, on average, one pineapple will get you a liter of juice. When I juice 100% juicing, by the way, I'm seeing Lori, you're new. Hold on one second, Rebecca. I'm coming right back. Welcome to class, Lori. Where's my bell? Hold on a minute. Hang on one second. Yay, Lori. Lori is interested. Oh my gosh, Lori, welcome to class. I don't know, maybe you've watched before, but this is the first time that you are commenting here in class. So welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. Are you new? You're welcome, babe. Is this the first time you're catching this, or have you been in class before? I'm always curious, but welcome. I'm so glad that you're interested. This is going to be a powerful experience for you. The community, the group is amazing. Darcy says, sounds great as well. Darcy, are you new as well? Are you new? I don't remember your name popping up as somebody who's, you know, raised their hand in class. Miss Bedard, I have something. I want to say something. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Look at all these new students raising their hands and being a part of the conversation. Yes. Oh my God, that makes me so excited. That makes me so excited because every single day, I swear to God, every single time I put on my camera to come live and teach for you guys here, you know, in my most vulnerable state, I always say, someone's life is going to change today, Berns. Someone's life is going to change. And it gets me so fired up. So when I see new members of the class coming on board and raising their hands, yes, new, I've watched a few times, I just get so excited. Your life is about to change in a really powerful way. Lori, I want to know, have you ever done a juice fast? Is this brand new to you? Are you, let me know where you're at, girl. I want to support you and I want to cheer you on. Judith is here. Hi, Berns. Always watch the replays. Awesome, babe. And now you're here live. How cool is that? So Ravika was saying, I've been mostly raw the last 15 months, but I can't wait for juice fast. Wonder how many kilograms of fruits we need every day for juicing fast. I don't know. It all depends on the fruits that we juice. It all depends on, you know, that's what it depends on, really. I find that 7 good size navel oranges will give me 1 liter. 1 pineapple will usually give me 1 liter. And when I do my juice fast, I like to have at least 3, preferably 4 liters of juice. It's like it's a job, all right? I don't just like, oh, I think I'll drink some juice now, and oh, I'll have some juice now, and oh, I'm gonna have a little bite to eat, so I'm not gonna eat any juice. No, when I'm doing my juice fast, and you guys are gonna see this, I'm like a freaking machine. My motto is head down, blinders on, fruits, melons, and berries, baby. Let's get this job done. I'm focused. I'm intentional. I am clear on what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is getting in 3 to 4 liters a day. So the way I do that is I drink 500 mils, which is about how much I had in here to start, right? About half of this jar, of the big 1 liter jar, half of this jar every hour on the hour. Yes, it cleans you out. It keeps your inside squeaky clean. It gives you all of the nutrients and all of the vibrancy that you need for your fuel. So you should not feel hungry. You should not feel cravings. If you do, we work through that and we talk about why those things come up for us. We're going to learn this one-on-one. My husband bought me a personal sauna for Christmas. Oh my gosh, Cindy, are you able to use that? Does that not bother your flare-ups? Oh my gosh, but congratulations. Your husband is amazing. What an angel he is. He is amazing, isn't he? That's so good, Cindy. Enjoy. I would like one too. Yes, next birthday. Yes, Wanda is in. Wanda is in. Wanda is in. Wanda, I'm so excited. And Lori, again, welcome, babe. Welcome. My disorders don't do well with heat, but I'm going to try. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Darcy says, sounds great. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Cheryl is in the house. Oh my gosh. So great. Thank you. I just need some glass bottles now. Yeah, so what I do is I use the 1 liter mason jars, and I find that this really helps. It helps for storing the juice, And it helps for just easy. It's what I have found that works really well. But you can use any glass jar to store it in the fridge. Once you juice your juice, if you're using a masticating juicer or a slow juicer, like the kind that I have, with the auger, then mine is an Omega 800, by the way, if you're just watching. And the link for my Amazon store is in the description if you want to check out the one that I have. I think it's one of the first items in that Amazon store. And it's a great juicer. Your juice will last up to 3 days in the fridge. Yeah. If you're using a centrifugal juicer like those Jack LaLanne or the what are the other brands of that? Like, the kind that shreds it up and then spits out your pulp at the back end, right? It has that basket that shreds it up. You know the one I'm talking about, the centrifugal juicer. Then those are going to last for about 2 days. So, you might want to use a blender if you don't have a juicer yet. You're like, oh, damn, I wish I could do that. I don't have a juicer. Stop it. You can do it. You can have your smoothies. You can have your juice in the form of smoothies if you really want to. Or you can blend up your juice in the blender and strain it. Or you can look on Facebook Marketplace and find a centrifugal juicer on sale. Or you can smash it in a bowl. Figure it out. Or you can just eat fruit if you don't have a juicer, but you want to do this. Or you can have smoothies, as I said. It's completely up to you. Good morning, Duda. How are you? How was your Christmas, babe? So glad to see you guys here. Oh, my goodness. So we are going to have a really good start. We're going to have a beautiful kickoff to our raw food living experience starting today. And again, that is just going to incorporate, we're just going to be replacing any kind of cooked food or any kind of acid forming food with all alkaline. And in case you guys are wondering, you know what, I'm just going to let you know, in case you guys are wondering what some of the foods are that we're going to be doing, I want you to have a peek at, here it is, take a screenshot on your phone. All right, so these are the alkaline forming foods that we want to focus on and the acid forming foods that we kind of want to stay away from. Okay, now some of you might be freaking out and you're going, oh my God, raw milk? I'm not having raw milk. Yeah, I don't recommend raw milk either. That is just one of the alkaline forming foods, right? As well, on the acid side of the chemistry down there, you might notice some things that it's like, oh, hold on a minute. How are blueberries acid? And prunes and come on, Berns. I think your list is a little wrong. No, that's really how the chemistry works out. But when you have something like blueberries, they're on the acid side of chemistry just because the nature of the fruit itself, what it breaks down to, the inorganic material, the inorganic minerals and so on, they break down to an acid forming solution. But you can have blueberries, right? Because blueberries are really alive and really very powerful. It's just be aware they are on the acid side of chemistry. But we're going to focus on the alkaline forming foods. And then I want to show you as well, take a screenshot of that. Got it? Okay, good. Now I want you to take a screenshot of this. All right, so this is some basic food combining, and I don't always follow the food combining rules. Like I will have dates with my vegetables because I put dates in my salad dressing, right? I will also sometimes put fruits, other types of fruits in my salads as well, right? But if you want to try to follow these pretty closely, it'll help you not have gas and bloating and stuff like that. And then here's a sample of my Vitality Detox menu, just a sampling to give you guys an idea, but it doesn't have to get this complicated. But look at that raw vegan pizza. Come on. Who doesn't want a little raw vegan pizza? These are the kind of things that we're going to be making together in our classes this week so that you guys can not only see how easy it's going to be to get into your detox, to kind of transition from all of the cooked junky food that you've been eating and all the standard American diet food that you've been eating. And it's going to give you a chance to really see how beautiful this kind of lifestyle will be as you transition into juicing, but also as you're coming out of juicing and you're transitioning into a really healthy lifestyle. Because that's the thing. Anybody can do a 21-day juice feast. You really, really can. It's what do you do afterwards? How do you keep the detox going? How do you make sure that you don't go back to eating the standard American diet that has really made you so very toxic, right? So the vitality menu is going to be there. This is the detox menu for the bold. It is all raw. Now, to be honest, full disclaimer, everything that's in this recipe card is also all raw. But I'm just saying, if you wanted to have any cooked food, you could. You can, you can do it. But honestly, all of these are all raw. I'm just saying. So we're on this amazing journey. Are you guys excited? Let me know who's excited. We're also going to be talking about, I want you to take a screenshot of this, right? These are the different levels of detoxification. And whatever level you choose to go at is totally up to you. You can go on a more accelerated detox. You can go on a more easygoing detox. But we're going to be doing starting January the 1st, we're going to be up in that top of the pyramid part where you can either do fruit smoothies, you can do fruit juice, you can do mono fruit juice, which means only one fruit for the whole time. The last time we did this, I did a mono grape juice for 21 days. I think I actually went 24 days. On the 23rd day, I started incorporating, I could be off on those days a little bit, I forget, but I started to incorporate some orange juice as well as my grape juice. But 21 days of grape juice, baby, that'll clean you out. That will clean you out. That is what got me to break my little plateau in my weight and drop me into the 125 range. So I'm excited. I kind of want to get into that low 120s or high 119 weight-wise. And I'm not doing this to lose weight, but guys, if you need to lose a few pounds, there's no better way to do it than this. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because your weight is just an indication of your acidosis in the body. When we're acidic in the body, our body is going to rush in with inflammation. It's going to increase our lipids or our cholesterol. Both of those mechanisms, those buffering systems, are there because when we take in a lot of acid forming food, or we're taking in a lot of medication, or all of the stuff that we put on our body, it's all got to be processed by our body, right down to our shampoos and our perfumes and our makeup even. So when we are really acidic, what happens in the body is that it rushes in with water and extra cholesterol, and it pulls and leaches calcium out of the body, and we have this whole cluster, of a mess, right? Pain, inflammation, swelling. You have end-stage disease eventually, and that includes cancer, which is just dead, damaged cells because we are in an acid slurry. So when we stop putting in the acid slurry and we put in alkalizing fruits, which are also detoxifying for the body, because you can only detox your body in an alkaline environment. Well, what happens is that the excess inflammation and the excess fat storage is no longer needed by the body. So it lets it go. It releases it effortlessly. So if you are wanting to start, it's like, oh God, this whole year has been like a shit show, and I have filled my body with the shit, and the shit's still inside of me, and we need to get rid of this, then this is exactly what you want to be doing for yourself. And we're doing it in a community. I teach live 3 times a day, with the exception now and then when I need to recharge my own battery, because as you can imagine, teaching up to 6 hours live, it takes its toll, right? And I'm on my healing journey as well. So I need to respect and honor the healing journey that I need to go through, from not just the physical side of it and the physical demands of going live 3 times a day, but the mental. Sometimes I need a break. I need a break from my own self sometimes. And I need to go within and do my own personal growth and personal development work so that I can come here and be better for you guys as well. So for the most part, 3 times a day, you've got access to me. You've got access to the group. You've got access to the other members here, like Blank. Hey, Blank, good morning. How was your Trini Christmas, my friend? I hope you had a great one with your friends and your family. My goodness. Duda says, we had a quiet Christmas. Usually we spend it with other cousins and aunties, but hey, we're on another lockdown and Ollie had to work, but all good. There's always FaceTime. It was lovely seeing you all. Yes, it's so great seeing you, babe. My kids eat foods they shouldn't these days, but they still love their fruit. So after eating bread, for example, is it all right to have fruit or not because they cause fermentation? Well, listen, if they're going to eat the stuff that they're going to eat, and my kids do it as well, right? I don't have any control over that. My feeling is that better they just eat some fruit whenever they can, or some live food. But you want to remember that if you're having it, okay, your kids, just get as much fruit into them as you possibly can, because you can't control anybody else but yourself. But if it's you that we're talking about, which I know you're not in this question, but you're right. I mean, this is where people this is a little bit of a gray area that people stumble on, and then they say, oh, I can't eat fruits, that spikes my blood sugar. Meanwhile, what's spiking their blood sugar is not the fruits, but it is the other complex carbohydrates that they're eating in addition to the fruits. It's like, oh, well, I'm gonna do some juicing, and I'm gonna do all this stuff while I eat my other inflammatory food, and then you wonder why you're inflamed, or inflamed even more, right? So if you want to do this, you want to do it with a real focus on the fruits. I hope that helps. But yeah, if it's your kids, it's like, hey man, here's all the fruit, here's all the juices. That just what I told the girls yesterday. I am providing everything in the house. The fridge is always stacked with fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. There's always fresh juice in the house. There is always some form of raw vegan meal. If you don't like it, or if you want to adjust the flavors, if you want to learn how to cook, I'll be happy to show you. But all we can do is present it to our kids and keep our fingers crossed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it will cause fermentation. You're right. Good morning, Karen. Watched the video you posted yesterday. Really enjoyed it. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Was that the one that you were talking about? I'm forgetting the name of it. Was it the game of life and how to play it? Did you like that? Aw, I'm so sorry that happened, Blank. I was miserable. I was in a lot of pain, lost my appetite. Uterus, at least mine, sucked. Oh, well, hey. Yeah. I understand. I understand. I overstand. I'm sorry that you had a crappy, painful, yeah, I'm sorry about that, babe. But hey, today's a new day. Today is a new day. Today is a new day. Karen, wasn't that amazing? So what Karen is referring to there is in yesterday's class, I shared this, the game of life and how to play it, by Florence Scovel Shinn. And I highly recommend that you guys go and check this out on the YouTube. It is linked in the description of yesterday's bouncing video. This is really good. That's what I was focused on yesterday as well. Got so much value out of that. And is life a game? Yes, it is. Hi, David. How are you? Everything is a game. We are playing different roles. It's a game. It's a movie. It's a matrix. It's your time to play. We came here to play and experience this life experience. And yeah, you can use the analogy of it being a game, right? What's a game but something that you play, that you enjoy, that you have different experiences using and doing and harnessing for your life. Yeah, life is a game. How's your game going? Are you enjoying your game of life? I am. I'm enjoying this game of life. Yeah, that's a really good. I would highly recommend you go check it out. Life, the game of life and how to play it. And interestingly, what drew me to that recording yesterday was, or the day before, was Kaya came, sat on my bed, and we were just talking about life and stuff and school and all different stuff. And I said, or she said, it's like a game. It's like life is a game. I'm like, you're right. Life is a game. And it's about figuring out what are the rules and how to play it and how to harness it. You know, did you ever play Monopoly? Right? Do you ever play any game at all? Card game, all fours in Trinidad, we used to play all fours. Do you ever play bridge? Do you ever play any game? You have to figure out the rules and you have to have an awareness about, you know, an umbrella overview of what's going on in the game. You have to know, you have to remember certain things, and you have to play the game in a certain way that you can execute the mandate of the game and win. You want to win the game, right? You want to maximize all opportunities within that sphere of the game, so to speak. So yeah, I think life is a big game. I think it's a great game. I think it's all about figuring out where our, how to harness that game based on where we are and based on what we want out of the game. Everybody's game is different. Everyone's life is different. We were talking about as well, school. School is about playing. School is a game. You have to know how to play the game of school if you want to succeed, right? You come to school on time. You pay attention. You're respectful. This class is a game. This whole experience that we're in, this whole life experience is such. It's totally making me think of how I talk before I do any negative words. You're going to bring that to your attention. Exactly. Our words are powerful. Our words are powerful. Our intention of what we want to experience in the world is powerful. And the words that we use, a lot of people don't realize that, you know, a lot of people don't realize that the words that we use help to form and help to determine our vibrational resonance with what we're thinking. If we're thinking, for example, well, what about all the bad parts? If we're thinking that, oh my God, my life sucks, I got all these bad things coming in, you're resonating in a vibration and an energy of lack, of fear, of doubt, of worry, of disempowerment. The bad parts are there, believe it or not, to help refine your life experience, to help give you clarity for what you do and you do not want. The bad parts, like having cancer for 9 years, that has led me right here to you, right, David? That is powerful. That is powerful. It's all about how we perceive the parts of our life. If you perceive that those things are bad and that you don't want to experience them and that they're making you, you know, experience pain, that's one way to play the game of life. And you get drawn to you things that match that vibrational countenance, I want to say, that vibrational set point that you have. But if you look at the things in your life, instead of them being the bad parts, but them being the parts that were necessary for your evolution and your growth, then you start welcoming the bad parts. You start saying, all right, I recognize that there are going to be some parts of my life that are going to feel sucky, and I get it, but I don't have to perceive it as crap. I don't have to perceive it as bad. I can just perceive it as what is in the moment. I don't have to attach a lot of negative stuff to it. Do I feel negative sometimes? Hell yeah, I'm human. That's part of the human experience. But then I also know how to talk myself up from that. I can talk myself vibrationally up from that place of, oh my God, this all sucks, to, oh my God, that really sucked. And what was that here? What can I learn from that? How is this here to help me grow? Right? Recognize that everything helps everything. Clarity. Those bad parts are clarification for yourself on where you want to focus. I watched The Matrix for the first time last night. You know what? I watched The Matrix not for the first time last week. I watched The Matrix for the first time with new eyes last week. Oh yeah, baby. I didn't understand a lot of that video the first time I watched it years ago. Now, with everything that's going on, now that I'm out of that old matrix where I perceive uh, what seems to be real as just another layer of another game, and I can look through the what's presenting itself, this matrix of this reality, and I could look at that through new eyes. Listen, now that we have had this 2020 year of clarity, go back and start watching stuff like The Matrix. Start looking at stuff like that as with this new awareness of what we have going on, that you have going on. It's a really powerful movie. Yeah, I love it. I could talk on this topic forever. In fact, this is what I used to talk on all the time before I started doing this juicing and before I started to heal my body from this cancer that I have experienced in my body. And you know what? I'm so aware that I've never ever said fuck cancer. I've always been aware that this is helping me redefine my purpose. In fact, that was the voice that I heard right after I was diagnosed with this cancer, when I was confused and trying to figure out what the hell I should be doing with myself. I had a voice drop into me and it said, this will help you redefine your purpose. And here we are, 9 years, almost to the day later. And have I ever gotten a new defined purpose from this? So nothing is bad. It is all here on your journey. And if you think that you came here to have a feathered bed and to never have any bad experiences happen to you, you would be wrong. If you want, as soon as you can let go of that notion of, I want everything to be easy, I never want to experience any pain, I never want to experience any loss. You came here to the human experience, and that is part of the game. The thing that we have to do is we have to figure out, how do I play this game? If these are the things that are showing up for me, how do I turn this around in my favor? How do I understand that everything that shows up for me, I have created? If you've created everything that has shown up for you, including the cancer, which you absolutely did, Berns, I created that. I created dead, damaged tissue in my body because of the acid slurry I've been eating my entire life. Since I was a wee little girl, since I could steal money out of my mother's purse and walk to the convenience store, I've been filling myself with shit. And then I wonder, oh my gosh, I got this cancer. Oh my God, cancer sucks. No, it doesn't. What I was putting into my body sucks, okay? What I was putting into my body sucked. And now that I know that, I have so much empowerment. I can stand back and say, okay, if I did it to myself, I can undo it to myself. And I can. Every single thing in the body can be regenerated. Everything. You can regenerate body parts that have been removed from your body. You can regenerate that. You can detoxify everything that you've put in your body. It's going to take some time. This ain't no 21-day cure. Okay, let me let you know straight up. If you are over 21 days old, this is going to take you longer than 21 days to heal. Okay, just letting you know. I'm actually grateful for 2020, as it has made me reflect on our lives and got introduced to Dr. Robert Morse and this amazing journey. Right, Duda? Right? What do you mean to this planet, babe? What do you mean? I don't understand. I know you were extending a thought that I put down, but I don't remember. I don't know which one you're referring to. I take phrases from you so often that really help me to create a new Karen. Yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes. And that's why I take time off from teaching all the time, because sometimes I 6-8 hours of teaching in a day, sometimes right here live for all of you. And I love doing it. I love it. I love it because it feels good to be a vessel, a conduit for this information from the divine to flow through me for you. But every now and then I need to pour into myself and not just pour out of myself. And it's because I've taken 9 years of solid work, a lot of work in those 9 years on my spiritual growth, in order to help all of you guys or whoever is open to being helped with it. So thank you. I love this. Hey, Becca. Oh my gosh. Welcome. Welcome to class, Becca. Are you new here as well? Oh my goodness, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Becca says, love this, love finding like-minded individuals. Keep on spreading the good stuff, girlfriend. You know it. You know it. I can't not share it now. I mean, it's like, it is all about the journey. I'm so glad that you're on this journey with us. Oh my goodness. Are you new to class? I know this is the first time I'm seeing you pop up in the comments. Let me know if you're new to class or if you've been watching for a while. This is so cool. I know a lot of you watch and you don't comment, and that is okay, but I get really excited when you do comment. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. Jel says, I watched War for the Planet of the Apes, very futuristic and pertinent to what is going on in the world right now. Spoiler, the apes got it right. Oh my God, I'm going to go back and watch that as well. I remember the Planet of the Apes, from way back. I'm not sure what year that one was done in, War Up for the Planet of the Apes, but I'm going to go check that one out. Let me take a screenshot. Let me take a screenshot of that so I can remember. But thank you so much for that. I watch randomly as often as I can, but I could definitely be more intentional. Awesome. Awesome. I know people are busy. I stream a lot so that you can, if you can drop in on any portion of any one of the streams that I do and just pick up on the energy that is flowing through me, whatever portion that you happen to click in on is the right one, is the right portion meant for you. Whether I'm just whipping something up in the kitchen and I'm failing forwards on my face as I do it sometimes, because everything in that kitchen is an experiment. I'm telling you, every single time, no matter how many times I've done it. Although the more times I've done it, like the raw vegan meat filling that I made yesterday, that I'm in my zone when I'm doing that. But sometimes it can still feel like that. But at any portion that you can pop into and get the whether it's 5 seconds or 5 minutes or 5 hours of that energy flowing, just know that I'm flowing energy from the divine for all of you, for me, for you, for all of us. So I'm glad that you are here, Becca. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If we didn't have all that drama in the world, we wouldn't have time to reflect and put the pause and figure it all out with you and with this amazing community. I know, I love this. 2020 has been like the best year ever. I found Dr. Morris. I developed and found my voice so that I can come here and so that we can form this community. And then all of you who are drawn to this work and who are resonating on the same frequency that I'm resonating on. That's the only way that you can hear this information, by the way, is if you're on the same frequency. And I don't mean just hear it with your ears. I mean, hear it with your soul, right? So this year, 2020, has been so amazing. It has been really the best year ever. It's the year that a lot of us woke up out of that slumber that we were all in. We were just on autopilot, just doing our thing. We weren't questioning anything. We weren't seeing what was really going on behind the scenes. And now look at us. Here we are, eyes wide open, hearts and mind and souls burst wide open because of all of this stuff. It is so, so, so good. So good. I love this. The one with Woody Harrelson, it's pretty recent, the last few years. I'm going to watch it. I think that's what we're going to watch today, later on. Good morning, Detox. Your being is here. Awesome. Good morning, beautiful people. Hello, Ilona. How are you? Oh my gosh. Welcome, another student. Another new student to the group. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you might have been watching before, but if you are brand new, you're brand new to commenting. I remember for the most part. I remember the names, I remember the profiles, I remember my students who are active. And if you're brand new, I welcome you, I invite you. Don't be shy, just pop in and say hello, like Ilona is doing here. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. But welcome. Becca says, yes, Becca, listen, everything that is here for you, for your greatest good. That is the intention that I set in this game of life. And it is the intention that we have within the community. Everybody here is welcoming. I make sure of that. I run a tight ship. When it comes to community and when it comes to people feeling safe and valued and respected. This is respected. This is a community based on love and based on that 5D, high flying, high vibrational stuff. And this is where it's at, baby. This is where it's at. So welcome aboard. I'm so happy you're here. Wanda, 2020 was a rebirthing for me. Yes, girl. And you know what? I often say that when people ask me what I do, one of the things that I say, it depends on where I am, of course, and it depends on who's asking. But oftentimes, one of the things that I say is I'm a spiritual midwife. I help you give birth to your new version of you. I help you along that journey of rebirthing yourself, birthing a new version of yourself. It can be messy, just like any birthing experience. If anybody has given birth or if anybody has been present at a birth, you know it can be painful sometimes. And it could look like, oh my God, this is such a bad experience, when really it's part of the birthing of who you are, right? So, David, you were just talking about that. Well, what about the bad parts? What about the bad stuff? I can't say that's all for good. Yeah, it totally is. It's like birthing a new me. Birthing a new version of yourself is going to be messy. Sometimes it's going to be painful. Sometimes you're going to be scared. And sometimes you're going to think, what the hell did I get into? What the hell am I doing here? Anybody who's given birth, if you've never felt those experiences, those feelings, I don't know. I sure did when I was giving birth to my two children, right? It's like, this is great and everything. Yay, it's time to meet the baby. And then you're a little way into the birthing experience and you're going, whoa, blowing my mohawk back. This is blowing my hair back. This is quite the experience that I'm having. And then the baby comes and then you forget all of that, right? Then you have your awakening. Then you have your rebirth of yourself and you forget how freaking painful it was at certain times. It's all good. It's all good. Everything is working out for you and for me. Duda says, welcome. Good morning, Detox Your Being. Welcome, Ilona. Beautiful. Love the community here. I love that spiritual midwife. It's literally what I am. I have helped so many people give birth to a new version of themselves and have walked with you through the process. I've helped you breathe. I've helped you go through the contractions. I've helped you ride it out. I've held space for you. I've held your hands while you've been in your deepest, darkest points and places of that birth. And then I was here to celebrate with you. I'm getting goosebumps. Look at that, full body goosebumps. And then I was here to celebrate with you as you embrace this new version of yourself and you remembered who you are. You remembered who you are. You just forget who you are, and we remember together. Welcome to all the new students. Right, have to go pick up Ollie from work. We'll catch up on the replay. I love you, Duda. Love you all. Duda says, thank you so much for being here, Duda. You are valued. You are just amazing, and we love you. We love you. We love you. Safe travels to pick up Ollie from work. All right. Oh, so Today we start our warm up to New Year's Eve. So if you are in, awesome, really, really simple, really simple. Come back for noon if you can. We're going to run down some of the tips and tricks that you can use to have a really smooth transition from the cooked standard American diet type food into a beautiful, raw, satisfying, delicious, party in your mouth, raw vegan experience, so that when we go into, and it doesn't have to be 100% raw, you can do 80% raw, 20% cooked if you really want something or need something cooked. But we're going to be talking all about it, and we're going to be teaching. I'm going to be teaching on this today and for the next 5 days, all about how you can build a really beautiful, satisfying, delicious eating experience around raw living food that doesn't have a big heavy focus on nuts. We will have some nuts in it, but not a big heavy focus like you see some other raw vegan people. We're going to be making Bernsey burgers. We're going to be making salads. We're going to be making dressings and dips for those salads. We're going to be making things like raw pizza. We're going to be making wraps. We're going to be figuring it out together, you guys, because that's why we are here. We're here to learn. We're here to give birth to a new, healthier version for ourselves. And I can't wait to get started with you guys. Today is the day. We're starting. We're transitioning. We're transitioning. We're transitioning into this healthier way to be, so that on January the 1st, we can start with our 21 days of juicing. Oh my God, it's going to be so much fun. So come back at noon. What are we going to be doing today? What are we going to be doing today? I think we're just going to be talking about the different things that you can have and that I recommend. And maybe we're going to build a salad and we're going to eat a salad together. I'm going to show you the Bernsey burger. I'm going to sprinkle some of that on my salad. Oh my God, it's going to be like fire. Going to be so good. So I'm going to go jump in the shower. I'm going to go and maybe do some more spiritual work. I think I did 2 meditations this morning. Kind of want to do another one. I'm kind of feeling the meditation vibes right now. So I'm going to go do that. And oh, let me show you outside, because I know there are those of you on here who are loving the snow. What do I want to do? Let me get my slippers on. I'll take you out in the backyard. There's so much snow out there. Dottie is sleeping on the couch back here. Usually she is clamoring to go outside. I hope she's feeling okay. What's up with that? Hold on. Let me switch my cameras around. Dottie. Hi. Good morning. How are you doing? Are you okay? You didn't call to go outside this morning. Are you all right? Yeah. Are you good? Good. Atta girl. Here's our beautiful Christmas tree. Okay. I will be brave and I will actually show you outside. Oh, it's going to be cold. Hang on, let me grab my robe. Let me grab my robe. Okay. Brr. Brr. By the way, this is one of my favorite things in the kitchen. We had stripped down like 10 layers of paint from this beautiful door. And then I decided, you know what? I kind of like it like that, including this. So I left it. Okay, don't judge me. I'm going to show you the not messy part of my mud room. Don't look. This is our outdoor living space, which doesn't have the cushions on here, obviously. It is so dark. I mean, it's so quiet, so dark. Berns, opposite of dark. It's so bright. That is Betty. That's another one of our campers that we have not renovated as yet. But yeah, look at the snow. Dot is waiting till noon so she can get in more airtime for all her fans. Oh God, Jel, you're so right. You're so right. Oh my God. But yeah. Snow. Brr. Snow. Lots of snow. You want to dive in. And you know what? Dot loves playing in the snow. She is a snow kitty. Oh my God, you should have seen her yesterday. It was hilarious. Hilarious. So yeah, that is the backyard, you guys. That is the backyard. Brr. Hi. Hi, Dottie. Do you want to go outside? Maybe not right now. All right, and now my battery is saying battery is low, so yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. I know you're down where it's warm right now, right, Ravika, in Australia? Yeah. Oh, I'm also sprouting soaking some buckwheat groats right here. I was thinking of making with the raw vegan, air quotes, meat filling that I made for my pastels, the Bernsey burger mixture. I was thinking of doing some buckwheat crackers with that. So I'm just quickly seeing how quick I can sprout those. But here is that mixture of Bernsey burger. Hold on. There's that mixture. Look at that huge bowl that I made. So this will go for, although I took, hold on, let me go like this. Although it took me an hour and almost 2 hours to mix this up, what's great about it is that I can use that for like several days worth of food. I had already used and made, I think, 12 pastels with the meat, and I still have all of this. It's not meat. Look, it's raw vegan. Look at that. It's completely raw. Seriously. God, that tastes so good. So amazing. So delicious. Dottie. They're both waiting for some food. I love my new Christmas robe, but now I'm warm already. Okay, so I'm going to head out, come back at noon. Let's start this next 5 days off strong. All right, we're going to be eating beautiful food. We're going to be drinking beautiful juice. We're going to be feeling better than ever in our bodies. And we're going to be closing out 2020 on a strong note, on a high note. We're going to be ushering in 2021 better than we've ever felt before, more focused, more determined, more centered on what we want to create in our bodies and in our lives for 2021. So come back at noon if you can. And remember, every day, 3 times a day, 8 a.m., noon, and 8 p.m. With the minor exception of some days when I need to take off to rejuvenate myself. And some days it might not be noon, some days it might be 1 o'clock, but midday, approximately midday Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to come back. I love you all. Mwah. Thank you so much for all of your love and all of the good morning, Janita. Thank you so much for all of your love and all of the interaction in today's class. It was awesome. Welcome to all the new class members. If you're just finding me or you've just recently found me, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come back at noon and we're going to have some more fun. We'll see you guys soon. I love you.